Okay guys, welcome back to Devil's Vengeance Gaming. I just wanted to show you this little clip that we ran into the other day. So I thought I'd take the missus down to this event a little further south than we normally go, and all hell has broke loose. Well, we spawned into some shit, let me tell you. So I was pretty gunned up and ready to go at this point, but my missus, she's only like level 35, 36, she's 36. And she didn't have power armor on, and as you can see, all hell has broken loose. We got Scorched, we got Sentry, robots, we got 2 Scorchbeasts flying around us, and here I am in my T60 armor. Just, I don't know how I didn't die. I don't know how I didn't die. Everything was trying to eat me. So I'm using like a level 25 Gatling laser here in my full T60 gear against some level 60, level 50 enemies here, and yeah, this Scorchbeast is full on. Now in this area where we're at, there's these little like bunkers of tunnels. It's a tunnel system. It's easy to fall into them. There's and it kind of saves your butt sometimes, but sometimes it gets you trapped, and you'll see me get really trapped here in a minute. But man, everything is just trying to destroy me. Just give it a second. You'll get a grasp of while we're here. There's an event that was here, and I was like, oh, I want to try to get some good loot. We'll go to this event and do it. But little did I know, I'd be spawning into like this huge fight. These Scorchbeasts are just not dying. And I think there's still some more robots. I can't be sure. I can't remember. There was a lot going on. At this moment, man, all I'm doing is really just watching my health, trying to DPS that Scorchbeast the best I can. I have 10 fusion cores, as you can see on my power armor HUD there, and I'm just basically giving them heck, man. Using these tunnel systems, trying to block as much of this aerial damage as possible. Now on my Gatling laser, I have a the mod that I purchased from the Enclave, which ignites enemies for a small percentage of extra fire damage. And so the Scorchbeast has landed here, and I'm like, I'm gonna get what I can. But then he flies off straight away, so I didn't get much into him. When they land, that's your moment to really get them. Look at this Annihilator, level 60, Sentry Mark bot, man. Woo! Those things are mean. So here I'm freaking out. Here's my missus. She's been huddled under here this whole time. She's like, it's safe down here. I'm like, no, it's not. Everything's just been trying to eat me. So she's like, yeah, have a moment. So I'm like, okay, going through my menus. I'm looking at that Psycho buff. I'm like, oh, that's the last one. I don't want to take it yet. So I'm going to have some water, get that health up while not using a stim pack. I put my minigun on. Now this right here, this minigun, she's screaming, Scorch, level 54 too, and she's only level 36. I thought it'd be fun to take her down here. Kind of like a date. But no. This is a date from hell, because there's a lot more that happened after this. But anyway, this minigun is basically, I had 2,000 rounds with. I was ready to rock with this thing. This was like my last resort gun, and I was there. I didn't want to burn through all my fusion cores doing barely anything. But yeah, long story short, if there's an event far south, you might want to not take your wife there. Especially if she doesn't have power armor and she's huddled in a hole for the entire of the fight. You know, not my best moment. But this right here has got some pretty epic moments. Now here I'm pinned. Hold on, you'll see. I'm like shooting this level 60 robot. Reloading. I'm not even worried about the reload. As you can see, I'm running around with 9 bullets trying to get around. And like I'm just trying to stay alive here. This robot's got to go down. Now I can focus on the these 2 Scorchbeasts. So I'm burning. This is a huge ammo dump right here, trying to get these things to land. But anyway, while you're watching me act like an anti-aircraft gun, I'll tell you about a little bit what happened after this, because it's not recorded. Anyway, we chased this event back into the main city there, and it led us to a place far north. The main city there was a bit boring, just shooting some robots, no big deal. But then we went up north, and there was these super mutants. Now they were big level, and they actually pushed us back, and then we got jumped by ghouls, Then we got jumped. Then we got jumped by mole rats. Like, by the time it was all said and done, all our guns were broke. Every single gun was broke. We were like sneaking back to a place to get, you know, we was just, it was bad. We was over encumbered. But the thing about this whole thing is I ended up finding one of the best guns in the game. Just not right here. This is just me going off. Like, I was not holding back. This was war. So that's one Scorchbeast down, and I'm like, alright, you son of a bitch, it's me and you now. And I'm just laying into him. I'm chugging ammo. Like I said, I have over 2,000 rounds with this. I've been saving up for my minigun ammo. It's my best gun. And I thought I would be ready for a little bit of a fight. Not this kind of fight. But as you can see, I did pretty well. My character's built basically as a walking tank with heavy guns mastery. So as long as my minigun's broke, and I'm like, oh my god. Going back to the Gatling laser, as you can see, it's 15 damage per shot. It's not the greatest Gatling laser in the game. Anyway, we end up like at one point. I see here I'm pinned. He's like trying to dig me out of my hole, but I can't back up anymore. I'm just like this. I'm watching my health very closely, and I just took a stim pack, and man, I'm just not taking any damage right here, and this is good. I'm getting some DPS on this. That T60 armor, level 50. Oh my god, it's good. It's very good gear. In fact, even the Enclave and the Ultra Sight armor, which I've been chasing, I don't know if it'd be as good as a T60, because as you can see here, this T60 is battle tested with me. Like, I am battle tested with this power armor. I did not die with 2 Scorchbeasts, level 60 robots, Sentries, and Scorched all chasing me. And on top of that, later on, we took on like a horde of Mr. Gutsies and Protectrons. Then after that, we took on a horde of super mutants that were insanely crazy powerful. Like, they were having missile launchers, miniguns, legendary. It was full on. And then the mole rats, the ghouls, the more Scorched. We got swarmed by so much, and not once did my gear break. Not once did my power armor break. So I'll be honest with you, like, I know there's supposedly better suits of power armor in the game, but this T60 with me is battle tested. This, in my opinion, is probably the best power armor suit in the game. I can't say for sure because I've never worn the other suits. But as you can see here, I just took down 2 Scorchbeasts. I took down level 60 robot Sentries. Heaps of Mr. Gutsies, heaps of Scorched, and I survived. My missus, she was doing the best she could. I didn't expect to take her into such a shit show. But this was a lesson learned. Like, she's level 36. We got mad XP for this. But yeah, it was very, very intense. Hey, this was like, this whole time my missus is like just giving me updates, like if she's in trouble, and I went and killed that Scorch for her. But then I'm like, where are you at? Where's that safe spot? I need to recover. Now see, this is the event we was trying to do. Find the super mutant horde source. And we gotta go there, and it makes us go far north after we search all those buildings. It's a bit crap. I'm going to go look for the Robo Train, the Centurions. Yeah, the Sentry Bart Fusion Core. The aluminum scrap was worth more than the Fusion Core to me. Yeah, there's some oil there, but I don't know why I didn't get it. Yeah, I'm just sort of taking a moment, because after that huge gunfight, I was a bit tense. There's the other Sentry bot, Siegebreaker. Now, I went to tell her the Siegebreaker is over here. Now, I killed a bunch of Mr. Gutsies around this one, but they are gone. She cannot see it. I'm like looking right at them like it's right here. Anyway, guys, thanks for that. That was intense and crazy. Likes.